Judge Joe Brown's all new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor.
Law firms will take this as a retainer.
What? It must be a law firm where they hungry as hell. Now you gonna help me with this parole I'm dealing with?
Judge Joe Brown's all new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor. With one taste of our premium blends of all natural ingredients, herbs, and spices, you'll fall in love with meat all over again. Judge Joe Brown's all natural barbecue sauce collection is made up of 2 zesty flavors, original and spicy. There's only one way to bring order back to barbecuing. Just add Judge Joe Brown's all natural barbecue sauce and seasoning, and you be the judge.
New York, Chicago suburbs turn back on migrant buses, say they cannot handle influx. But this is a clip of Mayor Eric Adams. He admits a number of migrants are committing crime. Duh. I hope it's not a commercial.
You said that migrants are responsible for some crime here in the city. So I just want to be very clear. Do you believe that migrants are committing crime here in the city? And what data are you using to back that up?
Do I believe that there are some migrants who are committing crimes in the city? Yes. Yes. There are people who are committing crimes in all walks of life. It's not just migrants and asylum seekers. I think that we have a number of migrants who have committed crimes. We have a number of non-migrants who have committed crime. And so I do not want to walk away with anyone saying that the GLA increase we saw in the city was just migrants. No, it's not. It was long-term New Yorkers who committed GLAs also. But are there some crimes that migrants have committed? Yes, there are. But remember what I said last week. You place a person in an environment where they can't work, can't provide for themselves. They have to just sit around all day. That's not a good scenario. That's not a good scenario. And that is what we need to focus on. What environment are we creating in these cities?
What data, what data points?
Well, if there was a robbery pattern, for instance, that when we looked at it, we identified that robbery pattern. There were some migrants that participate in that robbery pattern. You know, every robbery pattern we have in the city is not done by migrants, but we identified that this was a robbery pattern, and there were migrants who participated in that robbery pattern.
Because they're criminals.
Migrants are responsible.
Yes. Way with anyone saying that the GLA increase we saw in the city was just migrants. No, it's not. It was long-term New Yorkers who committed GLAs also. But are there some crimes that migrants have committed? Yes, there are. But remember what I said last week. You place a person in an environment where they can't work, can't provide for themselves. They have to just sit around all day. That's not a good scenario.
Let me pause right there. You said they sit around all day because they're not working, they have nothing to do. And then you're saying, well, we have the regular New Yorkers that continue to commit crimes. It's just that the illegal migrants, and he doesn't say illegal, he say migrants, are adding to it. Yes, they are committing crimes. No shit, because look, they don't have the stores, the clothing stores, you know, the supermarkets that we have where they don't have that where they come from. But now everything he just said, all the reasons he gave to why the illegal migrants are committing crimes, which is all excuses. Those are the same reasons why United States citizens commit crime. The same reason why these people commit crimes is because, number one, they're criminals. Venezuela government opened up their prisons so that the prisoners could join the caravan. That is a fact. This administration has an open border right now, breaking the law. So criminals are here by the millions. And they're committing crimes for the same reason why American citizens are committing crimes. So if you want to give the illegal migrants excuses, And then you're going to give a solution of housing, jobs, other resources, healthcare, mental health, all that. Why are you not applying those same resources to your constituents, the people who voted for you, the people who are legal citizens in your city, whether they work or not, whether they vote or not, they are American citizens. So if you know an increase in crime is happening, but you have a remedy for illegals, why haven't you, and why don't you apply the same remedy solution for American citizens? Why are you adding on top of the crime that's already taken place here? Because you have not been trying to fix the individuals who are committing the crimes. You're not trying to fix them holistically like you're trying to fix the illegal migrants. And again, it's the same question. Why are you doing so much for them? And when I say so much, you're going beyond the standard. You're going outside of the standard lines. So why are you doing so much for illegal migrants? Even if they were actually all asylum seekers, it does not matter. Why are you doing so much for people who are not citizens here? And you never did it for citizens, current citizens here. You're doing it for non-citizens, but you won't do it for actual United States citizens. Answer that question. Explain that. Has any reporter asked them that straight up question? Ask them to explain it. Why haven't you allocated the same resources to the Black community, to the Hispanic community, to the poor community who are United States citizens? Why haven't you allocated those same resources to those communities, underprivileged communities, the same way you're allocating the resources to the illegal migrants, the migrants, like they like to call them, the asylum seekers, the undocumented immigrants, right? No one has asked these people that question. So everybody is so disingenuous. Everybody is full of shit. Everybody is pushing propaganda. Everybody is lying. Everybody is breaking the law.
Dana with the data. Dana with the data.